Welcome to the Earth Keepers podcast. This podcast is for people who seek new and better ways to love and care for the earth. It's a podcast for anyone who is deeply concerned about the harm being done to the environment on a local and global level. It's a podcast that builds community and connection between people of like heart and mind, people who believe that earth care should be integrated into every aspect of life, and for many in the Earth Keepers community, that includes our spiritual practices. In this episode, we'll talk with Victoria Loorz, co-founder of the Wild Church Network, a broad association of religious communities that practice faith life in ways that foster connectedness to all of creation. Victoria also helped to start the Seminary of the Wild, an experiential education and formation program for spiritual leaders seeking to pioneer new, earth-centered faith practices. In our conversation, we'll ask her about her forthcoming book, Church of the Wild, How Nature Invites Us into the Sacred. She invites us into the conversation with a passage read from her book.
Those who identify as spiritual but not religious have told me that nature is already their church. They've said, if this wild church had been an option for me, maybe I would not have left a religion. And I understand and relate. Many have been wounded and disappointed and betrayed by the institutional church, or by the people who misuse the power that the institution of church gives them. Nature, powerful though she is, doesn't abuse her power. Replacing our spirituality back into the actual sacred world, where it has been rooted for most of history, is a way to restore our place in a more primal power embedded in systems of earth.
Welcome, friends, to the Earth Keepers podcast.